Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome to EDU Talk. So this is the first edition of EDU Talk. Della, what is EDU Talk?
So basically, EduTalk it is the platform for English department students to exercise and practice their skill in English, and also to spread positivity about English. And what is your opinion about EduTalk, Angel?
Also in EDU Talk, we can sharing about education or about study, and we can also develop our creativity.
And first of all, we're gonna introduce ourselves.
Hi, I'm Angel,
Hi, I'm Della.
and we are the hosts for today. And here we already invited our speakers, and they are
The first speaker is the head of language centers, Mrs. Farida.
welcome, ma'am. And next we have the head of English Literature Department, Mr. Kiki.
Hello everyone.
So, what are we going to talk about?
So the topic we're gonna talk about is let's talk about English.
Okay, to start off, I've seen so many people confused about English literature. Mr. Kiki, probably you can explain what is English literature and what is it like to study English literature.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Yes.
Talking about English literature, so there are two big themes. The first is English itself and literature. So, I agree with the host saying that many people get confused
Yes.
between English literature and English language, because in Higher University we have two departments that focus on English language skills.
Yes.
However, let me say the one in FKIP, they have English department, and with the scope of giving students teaching English teaching skills. And in my department, English literature, we are not only focusing on English language skills, but also we focus on English literatures. So literatures can come in many different shapes. For example, classical English novels, and also poems. So we teach students not only English skills but also poems, poetry. We have also novels and many other literatures.
Like literature works.
Literary works. Okay. Whether the literary works come from classical periods, or even we have also pop lit, or we call it pop literature.
Yes. So the thing is, it's not only about English. It's literature also. Just like the
so
literature.
English language is the tool,
Yes.
for the students to explore the English literatures.
Oh yeah, I understand. That's very clear.
For the student after graduate from the high school, they want to enter English literature. They feel they should have any basic before entering English literature. Maybe Mrs. Farida, how do you think about, do we have to have basic English to be English literature student?
Okay, thank you very much, Bella.
Yeah.
Okay. I think English is very important. First, because English is an international language, and the second one is because we are in English department. So of course, we have to study English, especially when we in literature. We are in literature program. Of course, we have to have the knowledge about English, or we have to master English.
Yeah, that's true. I think I agree with you because in the first semester we also will review about grammar, listening, speaking, and the reading from the basic. Right? And then especially for who the freshman or the new student in English literature haven't been known about what is English literature or do not even have any basic of English. They find it difficult to enter English literature. Maybe Mr. Kiki, can you tell us how difficult it is for the freshmen who have no basic to study English literature?
Yeah, it's a dilemma actually, because when an individual joins our department, this is university, the one is expected to have basic English skills. The one is expected to get the basics from junior high school and senior high schools. But broadly speaking, in North Maluku, we all know that we lack English teachers. That's why when students join our department, English literature, and they find it a little hard to get along. To get along with the subjects. But of course we have solutions. There should be a way out. And then I think being difficult or not is relative. It depends on how eager the students want to learn. Students, let me say, are comparatively easy. English is comparatively easy for students right now because there are many ways to learn English. Not only in campus, they can self-learn the language. So if you say that how difficult is it to be an English literature student, I think it depends. It depends. But the fact that we also provide basic skills for the fresh, let us say for fresh students, from semester 1 to semester 3, we provide English skills, basic English skills for them. So no reason to say no for English literature.
So basically it depends on the person, right?
Yeah, it depends on the person. So it depends. What I mean, it depends on how motivated the student is. Because the process of learning cannot only rely on the classroom learning itself, but students are expected to be self-reliant, self-learning. So we have internet here in Ternate, in our university. We have also bookstore, especially we have many digital platforms that can make possible for students to learn English. So there's no reason to say no for English.
I agree. Like if they are motivated to learn and they will, it is not difficult for them. But if they lazy, it will be difficult for them.
And also, it is our job as English department to create an atmosphere, a friendly atmosphere for students to practice English, because English is not only the theories, but English is a matter of practicing, because skills, you need to sharpen your skills by practicing. So the more you practice, then the more you get fluent in English. And of course, we have taken into account that students need to practice themselves. That's why there are many activities that we have organized, the department has organized so far to channel students' enthusiasm,
Yes.
students' creativity, students' motivations in English. And one example that I may say in this moment is debate competitions. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it from me.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
So before that, you say that the North Maluku is the lack of speaking English, right?
Yeah.
Like I see in the surrounding environment in the campus, they use English in everyday life or in surrounding of the campus. It's been like very rare.
Yeah.
I think because most people think it's considered only to show off their intelligence.
Yeah.
So it is important to use English in college environment.
Sorry?
It is important to use English in college environment.
Yes, of course. At least you speak English when you are in campus. Yeah. Because the environment is friendly. Yeah, for English speaking students. Because you come in the campus for the same reason, to study English. And then you have a sum of people, you have students, you have partners to speak.
Yes.
And why not?
But in addition, same also arises due to the responses from the surrounding environment that do not support us to communicate in English. Like when we are talking to my friends or other people, sometimes people will think about, they are the arrogant student who deliberately just for show their intelligence.
Just to show off.
That's why we need to change our paradigm. One main barrier for students who want to learn English is that the confidence itself, because they are too scared to make mistakes in English. For me, I always motivate my students that English is not our language. Yeah.
Yes.
And it's not a big deal for us to make mistakes in English. Yeah.
Yes.
And we are in the process of learning. Not only the students, even the teachers do make mistakes.
I agree.
Yeah. What do you think, Ibu Ida?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Maybe Ma'am Ida have any tips to us to more confident to using English?
Because we have to be more confident. No matter who say about you are arrogant or not, don't care. Because you can say that we are practicing our English. Because we are in English department. I think.
Yeah, so it's like don't care about what others say.
Don't care.
Just be what we are.
Just be yourself.
Yes.
Be ourselves.
Yeah, I think that's very clear, and I completely agree with the speaker says.
Okay.
And also for the freshmen, maybe they want to choose English literature as their major, and definitely they will have expectation to study English literature, and some of them may think that English literature is easy and just enjoy, don't have much assignment. And so Mrs. Farida, can you tell us how their expectation meet the realities of studying English literature?
Thank you. Of course, we have so many expectations. There are so many expectations. We we have, for example, because we want to study literature. Literature, of course, we have to use English.
Yes.
English literature. So, English is the tool to study the literature, and the literature is the product, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that is, we have to study English very well to know the literature. But I think it is not as easy as we imagine that literature is very easy. Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's true, because I think every major has their own like difficulties.
Yes, every subject has its own difficulty.
It's not easier. It's been like during the fourth semester that we know English literature student must to choose a concentration.
Yeah,
There are linguistic and literature, right?
literature.
Yeah. But I find they are still confused about what is the difference between linguistic and literature. Maybe Mrs. Farida, you can tell us what are the difference between literature and linguistic studies?
Okay. In linguistic, of course, we study about language, and for literature, we can study about the piece of literature. Yeah. For example, we can read Shakespeare's work.
Shakespeare.
Yeah. But I think English, linguistic language is the tools for studying all of the subjects. And of course, the differences between linguistic and literature in linguistic is the tools for language. Yeah, when we study literature, of course, we have to study about language. We have to know the language.
Yeah, so linguistic is like the tool to study literature. Ah, correct.
Yeah.
That's very clear. And for the program we have from English Literature Department, are there any program or facilities that is offered from the department to the students to improve their skills or potential other than outside the classroom?
Okay, you mean that our own activities?
Yes.
Yeah, there are some activities that we have provided so far every year. For example, we have debate competition. Not only that, we have also this program, EDU Talks, initiated by students. Yeah, and I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to welcome this program. And we also have a speech contest, and then what else?
English debating.
Yeah, already mentioned.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how about in the future? Are you planning on make some programs?
And then there is one essential program initiated by the ministry. We call it UNKHAIR, or Merdeka Belajar Kampus Merdeka.
Ah, yeah.
In that program, students are encouraged, to take knowledge, to take experience outside the campus. Yeah. And in this coming semester, we have arranged to have the students to take UNKHAIR. Actually, there are two programs that we deliver to students under UNKHAIR umbrella. The first one is we call it internship Yeah, and then the second one is called Humanity Project. Yeah, for internship, I and my team have gained networks, yeah, internationally. So we have some institutions that are willing to accept our students for the internship in their offices.
Yeah.
And then for the project, the humanity project, we are going to bring 20 students from semester 5 to a village in Tidore, yeah, Kalaudi village.
Yes.
And there, the 20 students will do 3 big projects. Yeah. The first project is the students will initiate children English community. Yeah, and in that community, all the students, all the participants in this program will teach students in Kalaudi English. It doesn't mean that all the students. The aim is not merely to speak to make children in Kalodi speak English. That's not the main aim.
Yeah.
At least students get exposed to English language.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
in a very basic stage. And then the second project that the students will bring to Kalaudi is, we call it, what is it? Literacy. Yeah, literacy. Yeah, literacy project. So students will stimulate the people, yeah, for the reading habit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have what is called rumah baca in Kalodi, but unfortunately, it's been passive so many years.
Yes.
But the building the house is still available. That's why we need to make it active, to activate.
Yes.
Yeah, rumah baca in Kalori. Of course, there are many strategies to attract people, especially children in Kalaudi, the village where the community, the humanity project takes place, to encourage the children.
Yes.
And those gonna be the challenges for our students, for the participants, yeah, to find a way to attract children to read more.
Yes.
And the last project is, we call it sastra mengajar. Yeah. Yeah, so since there are schools in that village, so we will team up a number of students, yeah, to teach in schools. So those are the 3 projects under the umbrella of humanity project.
Yeah. I think that's very good for the English department to send students to the humanity project, because as we know that in the village, the student and the children there, I think they are not really care about reading.
Yeah.
So I think that is very helpful for the villagers there.
That's because children don't find fun way to read.
Yes.
That's why we need to package, yeah, the content, the program in a very fun way. So you cannot just invite children to come to the place and you just give the books. Come on, just read. Yeah, that is, let me say, that is an outdated way.
Yes.
to encourage students or children to read. So there are many fun ways for you for students. Yeah, students. I mean, is students who participate in the program. Yeah, to encourage children. Maybe they can motivate students by organizing a reading competition. Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe they can offer some some challenges for some games.
Yes.
Yeah, game.
Yeah, right.
Game.
Reading game. Yeah, reading games.
Yes.
I find it many people had wondering whether entering English literature can be guaranteed in the future. So, can you tell us how can English literature guarantee in the future?
Yeah.
Like in the job.
Yeah. I can tell my experience. You know, I used to be a private worker. Yeah, I used to work in a company because of my English. Yeah, and then later on, a couple of years later, and I decided to what is it?
Right?
Yeah, to apply for teachers or lecturers recruitment, and I really realized how important English is until now, since I and Ibu Ida and I have been organizing, have been in charge of UPT Bahasa. We do know many people not related with English field have to take English test because they want to upgrade their career, for example. Yes. And then English is like a course for them. It's like a course, in a course.
Yes.
Yeah. Kutukan,
Yeah.
Oh, come on, I don't know English, and my job requires English test for me. Yeah. No doubt, no question. English is still important.
Yes.
Yeah. And English does. English is let me say is one of the keys. Yeah. For the success. Yeah.
Oh, so I guess that the prospect of English is really wide.
Yeah, it's wide open. You can tell me what institution doesn't require English test. It's hard.
Yes.
It's hard for you to give me an example. Even the security office is given English test for the recruitment of security officer. That crucial English is, because we are living in the world where people are connected to each other. We don't only deal with the local people. We also deal with people abroad. And English still, what Ibu Ida mentioned earlier, is still international language.
Yeah.
Even though we have Chinese language, but Chinese language is not as communicable as English language so far.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, English is significant, right?
Yeah.
So English is important, and for the future, I think. For the future, English literature students should be more focused on English, so it can be useful for their future, right? Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
And then, I agree with Mr. Kiki said before. To using English in everyday life and surrounding environment, it helps us to developing the potential of English, improve our vocabulary, and also increase our confidence. As we know that in English department, we not only learning all about English, but also how to analyze the literary works, and then we also study about tourism and then journalistic. So there are many guarantee in the future for us, like such as we can be the journalist, teacher,
Yes.
translator, and many more.
Okay, before we end it, I want to ask the closing statement. Maybe you can give a tips for our viewers. Maybe from Pak Kiki first.
The tips for English learning.
Yes.
The tips: find the most enjoyable way you can, to improve your English. If you are good at listening to the music, then make listening to the music as your English source. If you are a television or a movie freak, just watch English movies, and spontaneously you're learning English from that channel. Yes. So my best tip is find the most enjoyable way
To learn.
for you to learn English.
Thank you. How about Mrs. Farida?
Okay, thank you. First, I really appreciate your program. The first program about EDU Talks. And this is the way we practice our English. And the second one, when we are in English department, of course we have to learn English, we have to learn language. So how can we improve our English? We can speak English fluently. As Wittgenstein said that language is used. So of course we have to use it. I think that's all.
Thank you, ma'am. And that is all for our discussion today. Thank you very much for the speakers
my
who
pleasure.
have made time to join us do this discussion.
And also thank you for our viewers to listening our podcast. It is EDU Talk Podcast.
Hope you enjoy it.
Our discussion, and
Stay tuned for our next content. See you. Bye bye.